What's up guys, Anton here, and today I'm coming to you a little bit later than usual, and that's because today is Black Friday. And if I look shot right now, it's not because I was out all day trying to get good deals, it's because I was literally in here at the computers working like crazy, because this is by far the busiest sales day of the year. I mean, between all of our different businesses, like not even exaggerating, we probably had at least 10 different promotions running. That means we had 10 different email sequences. That means we had 10 different sets of ads on AdWords and on Facebook, like literally just all over the place. So the good news is it's been a great day as usual and this time of the year. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's all pretty much good news. But with that being said, I did, want to get you a video today, and I was trying to think of what I should talk about. And one of the things I did today, one of the billion things I've done today, was a webinar for a new version of an online course I have. That's called Dropship Lifestyle. Okay, so it's an online course that helps people to build e-commerce stores, specifically using high-ticket dropshipping. So I've had that business for probably about 4 years now. I've been helping people to create these e-commerce stores. We've had over 10,000 students from over 20 different countries. We literally have just like, pages and pages of success stories. But one thing that I really noticed today specifically on this webinar was that a lot of people were asking me, how can I, really trust that this is legit, right? Like, how can I trust to give you money and invest in this? And the reason that was such a concern for so many people, because I asked, was because a lot of them had been pretty much ripped off before. They've bought different things online and they haven't got their value. Now, this came across because I was literally having this dialogue with people just about a couple hours ago, and some of them said, they paid for courses where the products were never fully delivered, meaning they got like part of what they were promised. A big recurring thing was that they just didn't get support. They would, basically hear a presentation or see an ad or read a sales letter and think they were buying one thing that included support. Then they would get access and realize that, the person who sold it to them or made them the promises just didn't deliver on anything. And, what I would say about that, like, because I'm sure people are wondering, are online courses scams? Like, why would people share this information? What I would say is, over the past 10 years, I've met, plenty of people, and I've come across, shouldn't say I've met, I've come across plenty of people that run these online course businesses similar to some of the ones that I have. And there definitely are a handful of people that are legit and they're in it for the right reasons and they know what they're talking about. And most importantly is they do what they're teaching you, which means they can, actually support you and answer questions. Now, on the other hand, the vast majority, okay, and this is not exaggerating, the vast majority of people in the online course business don't know what they're doing. They either went through someone else's online course or they most likely downloaded someone else's online course illegally and then decided they would try to make their own version of it, right? And a lot of times their own version is them repeating basically a diluted version of someone else's course. So what happens when you buy something like that or when you invest in it, the person might be a good salesman or saleswoman and they might promise you the world because they know what you want, right? And they might have no moral line, so they're comfortable telling you whatever they have to tell you to get your credit card. But the problem with people like that, besides that they're not ethical at all, is that if you actually get involved with their program and if you follow what it is they're telling you to do, when you go to ask questions, they can't help you, because they literally don't know the answers because they haven't done it themselves, or they've done it once themselves and barely seen any success. Maybe they've seen moderate success, maybe they've seen none, but they definitely don't have enough experience to actually answer questions. And that's why a lot of these times, like most people that buy online courses and invest in them, get scammed at least once or twice. And it's because these people selling them these products, again, they'll tell you whatever they have to tell you to get you to buy, but then when you basically, try to get what you paid for, they're not there to back it up because they don't know what it is that they're supposed to know. They don't have that real world experience. So, excuse me, my throat is dead just from talking so much today. But just to give you some, practical advice if you're thinking of investing in any type of online course or something like that, the best thing that I think that you could do before deciding to take your credit card out and sign up for someone's training program is go through their free material. okay? Anyone worthwhile, like that actually can teach you something, they will have free material out there. And that could be YouTube videos, that could be blog posts, that could be a podcast, that could be literally, you know, a free course, or even like an inexpensive starter course that they offer. But go through that material before you decide to, you know, wholeheartedly trust someone. Because again, I hate that it's true, but it is. There's a lot of people out there with really bad intentions. So before you make that full investment in whatever it is you're thinking about, go through that free stuff, and unless you're like really blown away there, don't think it's gonna be any different when you get to the paid version, right? To the real stuff. Because if they're not impressing you with the free, then the paid material won't be there. And even on top of that, if you're totally new to this, right? Let's say you're trying to learn a new skill, you're thinking of investing in coaching or some kind of course, don't just, you know, stick to the first person you find. If you see an ad for someone, I don't know, that's gonna teach you affiliate marketing and you wanna learn affiliate marketing, don't just think that first person you found is the savior and the one that's gonna give you all the answers, right? Start doing research, find other people that also have online courses, go through all of their free material and just see who you resonate with the best also. This will let you know who you trust, who you think is a better teacher, honestly, and you'll have, you know, instead of just one, like kind of one person, you'll have different people to compare, which will help you make the good decision or the right decision for you. Because, you know, like unfortunately, like I mentioned, there's so many people that are in the space that are shady. It gives the whole online education industry a really bad name. And again, it's a shame because I know that there are some really good people out there that put out quality products that actually do care about their students' success. But unfortunately, you know, well, whatever, I'll just say it. A guy, actually, you know, I'm in his mastermind, but guy Russell Brunson, who runs a company called ClickFunnels, he wrote a book called Expert Secrets. And, you know, it's a good book, but the book is basically about how to get like authority and become an expert, you know, even if you're really not. Like how to kind of get authority for yourself before you're technically an expert, you know, how you can become an expert, but really without going through the proper steps. And because of books like that, which again, it could be good, but Russell even says, like, if you use the powers for good, they're good. If you use it for bad, they're bad. But because of books like that, people go out there and they just try to get this instant credibility, and they'll talk like they have it already, and they'll talk like they're, you know, masters of their craft. But the truth is, they have nothing to back it up with. So I just want, again, I want to advise you that if you're thinking about investing in anything, go through the person's free material, search for them on different podcasts, try to get a feel for who they are. You know, if they have less expensive products and you're willing to start slower, maybe even invest in that, see what it's all about, and then when you're ready, make that commitment. But just don't want to see you get taken advantage of or really fall for something that's not what it seems it is. Because again, on this webinar today, you know, we were having like literally this dialogue, and there were so many people that told me they've been taken advantage of in the past. So, you know, I don't want to blame them 100% because they didn't know any better, they were naive. But the point is, you don't have to be naive. There are ways to figure out who's legit and who is not. It'll take you longer, and you might, you know, feel bad if you fell for something in the past, but better to be safe than throw money away and to fund people who are in it for the wrong reason. So that's gonna be it for this day's video, guys. I need to drink some tea, rest my throat, and honestly work for a few more hours because Black Friday's not over yet. Coming soon, Cyber Monday. So hope everyone in the States had a good Thanksgiving. If you are in online sales, hope you made a bunch of money today. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next video. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed yet, so far so good. The sub count is going up, and so are the likes and the engagement. But I really would appreciate it if you click the subscribe button and like this video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't, whatever, up to you. But definitely appreciate that, and it's gonna keep the channel growing. All right, thanks guys.